Madam Speaker, I stand to support this bill and offer my opinions and suggestions on this crucial piece of legislation. As we move on the path of development, Madam, our energy needs are bound to grow. However, this increase will have to be met from our own enhanced production instead of imports. India's oil import dependency in April-September period of this year has touched 88.2%, up from 87.8% in 2023-24. This is a concerning figure and is alone enough to exemplify the need for this bill, which will help us to achieve Urja Atmanirbharta or energy self-reliance. I was listening to Honorable Petroleum Minister's address in Rajya Sabha, Speaker Ma'am, and he highlighted how in the past decade the NDA government has endeavored to encourage exploration of petroleum and natural gas. Under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, India has established itself on the global stage with exports of the petroleum product rising from $60.84 billion in 2014 to 84.96 billion in 2023, showing the tremendous growth that the NDA government has managed to achieve over the past decade. According to International Energy Agency's World Energy Outlook 2022, Madam Speaker, India's energy consumption will double by 2040. As per the IEA, India's energy demand is expected to grow at about 3% per annum till 2040, compared to the global growth rate of only 1%. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, has also highlighted in its World Oil Outlook 2022 that India will have the highest energy demand, rising from 18.6 million barrels per day to 37.7 million barrels per day. This increase in petroleum demand is fueled by the growing economic activity and increasing ease of doing business, contributing to the Honorable PM's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. India has been the largest exporter of petroleum products in Asia for the year 2020-21, which is a testament to the unwavering vision of the government for promoting business. India is also the fourth largest refiner, another feather in the cap we all should be proud of. The government has also allowed 100% FDI via the automatic route for private companies in refining as well as LNG regasification infrastructure, which will promote investment in the capital-intensive sector, leading to inclusive growth. Madam. Ma'am, I would like to draw the attention of the House to another pertinent and equally important indicator. India ranks 22nd in the world in terms of proven crude oil reserves. However, the reserve/production ratio is 16.1. This means that given the current level of production and no new reserves being accreted, the present reserves will also last approximately for 16 years. It is essentially indicates that all of the reserves will be depleted within our lifetimes if corrective action is not taken. Addition of reserves, however, is a dynamic process, and this is the chance for India to shine. To this end, Madam, the bill makes a landmark change by introducing a petroleum lease in the place of mining lease. The mining sector is governed by the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957, and as such, there should be a transparent and seamless procedure in the petroleum and hydrocarbon exploration to encourage prospecting in operations thereafter. It is pertinent to point out that the petroleum exploration differs fundamentally from the mining activities in both their methods and impact. Due to the existing nomenclature, confusion often arises, delaying petroleum exploration operations for the need of irrelevant permits and licenses. With the new petroleum lease, prospecting, exploration and exploitation will be enhanced, increasing our reserve public production ratio and providing us all with a safe and secure future. Lastly, Madam, any business requires stability and coherent policy environment, one that encourages investment and also compensates in case of loss. This is particularly relevant in the case of petroleum sector, where the capital investment is intensive. The bill offers a lease on predictable and transparent terms, as well as provides for compensation in case of suspension, revocation, or cancellation of the lease. This provision will create a relaxed regulatory environment and put India as among the global leaders in this sector. Madam, finally, as I conclude my speech, I would like to reiterate that Andhra Pradesh is the youngest state in the country, having undergone bifurcation 10 years ago. It is now imperative that Andhra's development is hastened, not only to recoup the losses of the past 5 years under the last state government, but also to establish the vision of Vikasit Bharat and Vikasit Andhra under the combined leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji in the center and Shri Nana Chandrababu Naidu